Hello, Milton. Which are some of the schools in the Netherlands that accept bank statement? Okay, this is a question from one of you. We are going to talk about this now. Then I will also answer some questions to those to prepare you, to those of you who want to migrate here and start your studies next year, September. Admissions is open now in most universities. Now, few things you should note when it comes to document. But before I talk about the documents, let me answer this question. If you want to study here using a bank statement, check universities like University of Leiden, University of Amsterdam. And if you do not have IELTS to use for your application, check a school like Saxon University of Applied Sciences. Now remember, I share these videos here so that you do the procedure yourself. Listen to the videos on my YT platform, my FB platform, my TK platform. Then you do your application yourself and follow up your things yourself. If you still have a question, drop it in the video description box or comment section. And if you think there is something pressing, please, instead of saying, "How are you, Milton? Hi, Milton," just quietly book a call with me. It is very easy so that I can schedule you by evening because I make calls only from 8 p.m. It is not compulsory, guys. That is why I'm making this video and telling you now. Now, let's go. We are talking about requirements to study in the Netherlands. And like I said, it depends on universities. You will go to some universities' website, or if you check them, remember, first of all, there are different types of universities in this country. The prominent two for international students are research universities and applied science universities. If you want to just study and then after you finish for maybe 1 year or 2 years, you just look for a job and maybe struggle and find a job and work, apply to applied science universities. If you want to continue, do research, master's, PhD, or maybe work as a researcher, then go to research universities. Prominent universities include, which are research institutions, are University of Amsterdam, University of Twente, University of Maastricht. If you want to study in a university in the Netherlands, then after that you can then go and find a job or maybe just move into the industry. Please, these universities teach you on how to work and how everything operates. Okay, these are called applied science universities. An example include Hanze University of Applied Sciences, okay, HZ University of Applied Sciences, Haas University of Applied Sciences, Hazel University of Applied Sciences. There are many. You can apply using studyinthenetherlands.nl. Now, requirements to study in the Netherlands vary from school to school and from program to program. For example, you might want to apply for a particular program and the school says that for you to apply for masters, 1 year masters for this particular program, you just need to have a bachelor's degree. Any bachelor's is okay. Now, if you want to apply to other programs, maybe software engineer, data science, artificial intelligence, the school will say, okay, you need to have a bachelor's degree in physics, you need to have a bachelor's degree in mathematics, and stuff like that. So requirements vary, but expect to write a motivation letter, expect to use IELTS. There are some universities that do not need IELTS. All you need to do is research and make sure you follow the instruction I've been teaching you, the things I've been teaching you. Then you also write, maybe sometimes the school can ask for your CV. There is no academic gap issue in the Netherlands, which means that if you like, you finish your bachelor's degree in 2020, or maybe in 2015, 2010, 2011, you apply, okay? But before you apply, check the issues of, maybe check everything, because like I said, it's always good to check the website. Now, also understand that some of you were asking me about third class degree. There is nothing here like third class. If you have a third class and you apply and the school thinks that you are qualified, why not? They will give you the offer. It's not a big issue in the Netherlands. So whether you have a third class, a second class lower, or maybe you have a pass degree, look for a school in the Netherlands you can afford and apply. Now, some of you were telling me about age limit. Like I said, there is no age issues here. I know people who are 43, they are studying masters here. I know someone who is 38, she is doing a bachelor's degree here. All right, but you should understand that the Dutch education system is a bit complicated in the sense that if you really want to study in the Netherlands, you need to know that you will study, you will read, and you shouldn't be coming here with the aim that you will drop out of school, then maybe ask for Aduro. It won't happen because they will maybe give you the pass, but they will never give you the document. This is just the thing. So if you want to take your Aduro, take it immediately from home. Maybe apply for a visit visa, a tourist visa. Once you reach here, then you go ask for your aduro. I do not know much about this because am not really interested because I have read about it already. So please, I will encourage you to read about aduro again to see the advantages, the disadvantages, all right? And the Netherlands is so strict about that issue now. So please, take a look at this thing. Some schools may want you to show recommendation letters. It now depends on the institution. I can't really say much about this, all right? But make sure you check requirements. Also, some of you were asking, oh, Milton, I know the Netherlands is expensive. If I pay that huge amount of money, will I be rejected a visa? Well, if you pay that money to any school in the Netherlands, once you get admission, you are already 60% guaranteed into this country. Like, you must enter this country. Now, once you pay the tuition fee and the school tell you, okay, we need you to sign these documents and then send back to us, which is the visa stage, then just know that your visa is guaranteed. But make sure you start on time because, like I said last time in some of my videos, admissions is open, but some people will come in late, and once you come in late when lectures have started or lectures is far, they cannot say you came late. You will have to wait because, like I said, most schools practice design-based education here in the Netherlands. So please put this into consideration. Then, like I said, the visa cannot be rejected once you have gotten admission and your university says, we are going to apply for your visa, or send you an email saying they did your visa already. Just relax, pack your bags, and be ready to fly to the Netherlands. But while coming, note that laws are changing. When I was coming, the law was saying that you will stay here for 5 years and then apply for naturalization, which is getting a passport. But now, rumors are having it that it will take you like 10 years if you come here through studies to get a passport, okay? Not through marriage, through studies. Now, we do not know how true that is, but if in case it comes out, I'm going to inform everybody. So do not panic. Just plan your jackpot well, because even if you stay back home, what is the guarantee? So, well, some people will say, oh, if you have money, but if you do not have the money, what else? So please put all of this into consideration. Then again, I wanted to say something. If you look at universities in the Netherlands, you will know that they do not charge the same fees. What I will encourage you to do as an international student is make sure before you apply to any university, you should know how much is the tuition fee. Ask yourself, can I afford this money? Can I pay for 1 year? Now, another thing you should understand is that once you are moving here, you also need to pay everything complete before you graduate, all right? Because, of course, if you're coming for 1 year, you need to pay back home before you can even get your visa done. Because if you do not pay the complete money the school is asking, well, it may be lacking few francs and they consider you, but if the margin is wide, they are not going to accept. So please pay attention to all these details and remember that the Netherlands is one of the strongest countries in Europe. Laws here are so hot. So do not come here with the intention that if they say work 16 hours a week, you will now say, oh, no, I will work 20 hours. No, oh, let me go and work 35 hours. It will affect you and not the person who is imposing the job on you. So please, do not forget, it is so important. Another thing you need to know about the Netherlands is that Netherlands is a country that rely more on research. The University of Twente alone cough out about 20 something thousand euros every time. There are a lot of scholarships. I'm going to talk about those scholarships from tomorrow. So guys, put all of this. The Netherlands is not any type of country. They focus more on research opportunities and they are also building the country. Well, it may not be of that standard now, but hopefully in future it's going to be a very good place. Remember, you can come here with your family. So you have to decide. And before coming with family, understand that you need money to feed the family. You need money to take care of everything. You need money for accommodation. Don't wait and then at the tail end you are insisting that you want to come with family, whereas you cannot fund, like sponsor. Because if you are coming here and you say, oh, I want to bring my family, then you should also think of accommodation. To me, feeding is not really the problem. The problem is accommodation because it's expensive and you are paying in euros. So this is all I have for you today. Schools will have application fee payment, others will not. And again, for part-time jobs, it is scarce to find. Okay, but if you are serious, you can get something. Because sometimes even the employer do not want to employ an international student because they know you will not be present all the time. And even at that, sometimes when you want to work, they will be like, oh, do you know the Dutch language and stuff? So once you come in here, try as much as possible to learn the Dutch language. You may look at it as something which is not really good, but at the end of the day, I know if you take it seriously, you will achieve something and it can help you in future. This is all I have for you today. And if you can join this beautiful country, why not? Come in. So we vibe together. Now, remember, there are two options. All right. Once the school gives you admission, they will ask you to maybe pay a complete tuition, insurance, living costs, visa fee, and tuition fee. They will ask you to drop that money in a particular bank account. They will give you the account. Then another option is using the bank statement, like I told you. So read the website very well, and hope to see you in the Netherlands. Bye bye for now.